There we go. All right, guys, it is that time. It's time for us to get into it, get some business skills that can help you get better and help you go forth and do a great job for you and your family. It is Results Driven by RW. I am RW, and I'm glad to be in your midst. You guys are amazing. I see people are tapping in, chiming in. I'm telling you, tonight is going to be one of those nights. You're going to be like, what? Yes, it's going to be one of those nights because I want to drop some stuff on you that I believe is going to change your life. Okay. So let's tap into it real quick, if you can. A little housekeeping. Take notes. If you're in a place to take notes, now if you're rolling like my girl Angie, then hey, don't do both. Just do one or the other. That's all you can do. Listen real intently as you're rolling. And then the next thing is, if you can, camera's on. I love to see your smiling faces. You know, I know some of you getting new teeth and carrying on. So hey, I want to see those new teeth, man. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all got those we call them things. You pay me for them, you might as well show them off. You might so we love to see your beautiful face if possible, and if it's safe. All right. Ask questions. Definitely open up my chat. Matter of fact, do me a favor. I know you guys are familiar with each other, but here is like I tell you about posting. Post like nobody saw. So in other words, put your information back in the chat like nobody saw it before. Because remember, we're recording these and I'm uploading these. So a lot of people are seeing them outside of our group and in our group, of course. And so we want to make sure they know what you do and how you're doing it as we begin to promote you guys and start launching you out into where you're going. Okay. All right. So open that chat up. Make sure my chat's working. Your name and business will be great. Okay, let's go into this week's wins. I want to hear about some wins out there. I know you guys out there moving, grooving, shaking, and baking, but what you got out there? So what's the good word? Give me something. As the old song say, tell me something good. Well, I'll start. I finished completely with my amazing ghostwriter, who will remain nameless, Delshana. So now my book, my second ebook, is now ready to be purchased and sent out on building credit and all that good stuff. So that's this week's win. So I really appreciate Delshana, just in time too. I have another seminar this weekend. So it's just all working together for the good. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, who else has got something? Unmute that joint. Let me hear something good this week.
It's always something good. Always.
I got a win.
Oh, go ahead. Right.
Jump on in.
You first, Justin.
Oh, okay. I was going ladies first, you know.
I'm old
school. Okay, well, ladies first then.
Okay.
This Manny Girls by Sharia. My win this week is I switched my Facebook account to Digital Creator, and I am at 3,000 followers in 2 days, to where I'm on level 3 already, and now I just have to wait 30 days for stars. So I'm really excited about that. That really quickly that happened, to where Facebook gained control over my Facebook and said, you know what, you can't hit friend accept no more because too many people is in my queue waiting, and it's really generating a lot of leads. So I'm excited about it.
Man, oh man. Sound like somebody got to do a class on that. We're going to have to chop it up. See what we can do.
Absolutely. I done figured it out.
Man. See, I broke the code. I love it when you break the code. All right, guys, cool. We're going to talk about it, chop it up. Justin, come on with it, man. Good stuff, Sharia. Good stuff.
This is on a job site, so because of my previous efforts and helping out and stuff, they put me on a special project to where I'll be taking care of the odds and ends, get everything ready for opening day. So that's my win. I'm on a mission.
Man, I like it. Well, see, you're blooming where you're planted. I love it, man. You're taking advantage of the opportunities that's given and put in front of you. I say, go get it, man. Why not? Yes, great job, man. Great job. All right, who else got a win? I see Sharday in the house tonight. Sharday, what's up? She got her Lola Falana going on.
My win, I would just say, is that I'm almost ready to launch my business. I'm on the last few steps. So I'm getting closer.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Sounds like you are making some big moves. I know I've been watching you and definitely seeing your stuff. And everybody, if you have not subscribed to Shardee's upcoming blast of her website, matter of fact, do me a favor. Anybody in this group, if you see them post something, share it or either click on it. You know who's been amazing with that is Sharia. I see why she's going a digital marketing route. She is on everybody's page. I'm like, good Lord, that girl everywhere. She's like a ninja. So, wow,
I ain't on everybody now. I ain't on everybody.
Hey, let
I
me
see
add
Sharia everywhere. It's
let
like
me
Sharia.
add something in there real quick. Let me add something. So on Mondays, I do share my stuff Monday. So if everybody can send me their information, I can share it out. I usually do it Monday at 6 o'clock on the West Coast. So
Wow.
you can send me their information and I can share it out because it goes to everybody else's social media. So that way you can get get yourself out there as well on that end. So I just want to throw that out there.
Beautiful. Now, what are you talking about? Like a poster, postcard, or just on Facebook sharing something?
So what happens is in my room, I get everybody together and they share it to multiple. So usually it's Facebook, Twitter, Threads because that's new, and LinkedIn as well. So those are the four primary ones, and it allows different people to see what you have going on, which in turn gives you a greater audience and more chances to get clientele. So,
man, I you know what? You have to put the link in there for where you're at so we can show up and support you. So do me a favor, put that link in there on Mondays, and if you have that link to where you're at, put that in our chat, and let's try and see if we can be there and show up for each other. I think it's amazing within a group. We should be the ones showing up for each other when it comes to anything that we're doing, and then from there, introducing each other. And we'll talk about here in a minute about merging our contacts, getting to where your people become my people become your people, and before you know it, we got all our peoples. All right, and make it all make sense. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. All right. Anybody else got to win? I mean, you guys look excited this week. I'm loving these wins, man. What we got? What we got? Anybody else?
Man, I just closed on a new build for one of my buyers today. They were building that thing for 8 months, man. So that's always nice.
That's what I'm talking about, man. I like it when you secure the bag, brother.
Yes, sir. Bag secure for sure.
Beautiful, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. And the crazy thing is, I hear people complaining, and some realtors are literally going out of business, turning around, redirecting, and here you are still closing deals, man. Hey, keep it moving around this camp, man. That's what we keep doing. So that's awesome. I love the post too, the coach that you put inside the chat about when you don't want to do it, something about discipline kicks in. What was that quote, man? That was powerful right there.
I said something about when the motivation goes, discipline kicks in.
Man, yeah. I'm gonna steal that, man. Okay, the first time I'm gonna give you props.
Yes, sir.
Matter of fact, I ain't just gonna steal it, I'm gonna keep it. So when motivation runs out, discipline kicks in.
Yes, sir.
Man, okay. It's almost like muscle memory. I get it. All right, Good stuff, man. Well, great stuff, good stuff. All right, guys, let's keep it moving on tonight. All right, I got to shout this out. I just mentioned about my win. Boom, it's official. We out here. New ebook is available. This is ebook number 2 in less than 1 year. I got one more I'm working on, maybe 2. So guys, if you have not gotten with Delshana to get your ebook up and running, I'll slap you, because I'm telling you, it's a calling card. It's a way that people can say, man, I mean, when I'm telling you, when I was speaking a couple of weeks ago and they said author, philanthropist, I'm like, good Lord. I said, who are they talking about? Oh, they talking about me. So it was awesome to see. So guys, if you have not gotten the book, you need some help with your credit, holler at your boy. We got you covered. Upcoming events, we got a couple. One is Breaking the Tax Code. That's going to be coming up in September. And then also in October, Delshana is going to be doing a class, which I apologize, I don't have that flyer just yet, but we're going to have some classes coming up. So my goal is every 4 to 6 weeks, we're going to be doing classes featuring you guys. Did I say that right? Featuring you guys, getting you guys a spot. Because one thing that I want to do with my platform is blow up you in my platform. I kind of like it to see you shine like that. So we got that coming up. I'm really talking to some of you guys too about putting your stuff on. So do me a favor, support when we're doing other people's stuff so we can support when we're doing your stuff. All right, guys, just want to bring you back to the focus. We have just finished up our 90 days of accountability. I'm telling you, I don't know about you guys, but this has been the bomb.com for me personally, physically, mentally, financially. I mean, this last 90 days, I'm telling you, you guys have pushed me. And to the point to where I was like, well, dang, I'm doing a whole lot. But actually, it's because of you, because we pushed each other. And I want to hear real quick before I get into tonight's lesson, how did that go for you guys? 90 days accountability. What is the key thing that you can say, bam, in the last 90 days, this was like my thing? So I want to hear from each of you guys real quick that participated. So go ahead, give me some shout outs on what you did. How did this 90-day accountability challenge help you? What was the big thing?
I have no problem going first.
Excellent.
Pushing past your wall, your limit. That's the biggest thing. Knowing that there's even though you might have a certain goal, a certain level, you can always push beyond and go greater and go higher than what you thought you were capable of. So
Wow.
take on that responsibility and then exceed and grow beyond that as well. So that's the biggest thing I took out.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Well, glad to hear it, man. I'm excited for you. Like I said, I know your posting is when child. I'm like, oh man, I'm seeing that. But some of y'all, like I said, man, I'm like, man, I'm seeing y'all mow and mow and mow. I like it. Only person that's on hiatus and coming off hiatus is Angie. Speaking of which, how did your 90 days?
I think my 90 days, the last past 90 days have been good for me. I'm proud of myself. So I give myself a pat on the back because I stayed focused and I accomplished all the things that I wanted to do plus some. So as long as I just stay at that level and keep pushing to go forward, I'm looking at this last quarter to just be like the best ever. I'm just really, really excited about it.
Excellent. Excellent. Sounds good. I know you got a big thing coming up that I'm excited about to see how that's going to play out and see how much you're going to really make that a major part of what you're doing. So we're excited. So good job. Good job. Good job. Who's next? Who's on deck? Who's on deck? Tap on in, Delshawn. I see you reaching for it.
Yes, I will go in. I will go in. I don't know. The one thing, okay, maybe the thing is that has happened to me in the last 90 days is I got my life back. And, just I'm on the schedule. I'm on the agenda. I'm included. I'm priority.
Wow.
And there are some things that I had on my list that I did, and some things I started, some things I didn't do. But I can't count those 90 days as failure in any way. I can't count them as negative in any way, because I did get my life back and my love back for life. And so that to me has been like the overwhelming, overarching success and result of those last 90 days. Not just being able to believe in me again.
Wow.
To really believe in me again. So thank you.
Wow, that is amazing. I tell you what, I'm so proud of you. I mean, I saw how you stepped your game up and went from I haven't walked in a whole long time to bam, this girl's on her mission. So just I'm telling you, I
1
felt that
pound for
competitive
gold.
spirit come up.
One pound. 1
Wow.
pound.
Wow.
But
That is, you know what?
I can't be mad at that. I can't be mad at that.
So just tell us the number. What's the number that was actually done? What did you do? What did you do?
So I went from 256 to 237. And
Come on,
cut out,
guys.
reduce carbs. Yep.
Man,
Pay attention to the
that's
time
what
of
I'm
day.
talking about, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
I followed the fasting. You know, I started doing the
Wow.
intermittent fasting as well.
All
Yep.
right.
Still struggling, but I got some water.
That's all right. That's
Going.
all right. I'm just excited
Yeah.
for you that you saw progress, and now you got what I call Big Mo. So now it's just a matter of keeping it going, because you know I got another challenge coming.
Oh my God. Yes, yes.
You know I got another. So I'm
Yes,
proud of
yes.
you, proud of you, proud of you. Good job, good job, good job. Who's
Thank
on deck? Who's on deck? Come on, what we got? Good job, guys. Good job, guys. All right. I know Sharia, what you got? I know you always got some, but what was that? The last 90? What was that window look like for you? What was the big thing? The big thing.
Just let's see. I had a lot of big things. You know, I'm always self-evaluating every day, but just being consistent with relationships. You know, making sure that
Okay.
the proper boundaries are set up and just bettering communication. You know, accepting things how it is. But it's been an absolutely great 90 days. Me and my husband we're working out together. We really enjoyed
Wow.
Deshaun's session. Frank wants to do more of that.
Boot
But
camp.
that's right. Frank was like, babe, I got to get ready. He was like, I got to work out with men more. You know, it's good that I was
Wow.
working out with other women. So that was very positive for us, something that we took from it that we really enjoyed. But, you know, we already consistent in most of them things. So, but the communication part was the best for us.
Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful, man. I love it. That was a part of it. Actually, I'm going to go into that to where we want to make it all work. Make it all work. I see the Sean shout now. All right, Gloria, what'd you get? What'd you get last 90 days? What was that thing, that spot? Hit me real quick. I got to get ready to move to our next segment. What you got? Oh, we can't hear you.
My end.
Oh, there she go.
Can you hear me now? Let me check put my thing set on. Okay, can you hear me now? Okay. I would say my big takeaway or biggest thing is the the social media and getting a little more active with doing that, because that kind of was something I didn't do a whole lot of because you know I have time for that, but making time for it, scheduling it in and getting it. So that was probably one of my biggest things I think that I took away from this one.
That is amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. And just sitting back and watching you, and of course you're my wife, but just watching you go, even with your gym routines, seemed like you just picked up pace. You kicked to the next level, and I see the results. I mean, she's tight as a tiger. So I'm excited about the results. I'm benefiting from the results of the benefits. Anyways, so with that being said, Sharday, what you got? What was the big takeaway? What happened? What's going on? I like the way you flipped your hair like that. I'm just throwing it out there. You know, I started thinking about that song, Whip My Hair. What did you get, Sharday? What did you get?
I have to say, I just became more appreciative of just being in this class, because to be honest, and I have to apologize, I felt like not only did I waste my time, because we've been doing this ever since 2021, but I also felt like I wasted your time, because I got to a point where it was just so much procrastination, because I had so much fear in me of like the possibility of this even going somewhere, you know? So I kept stepping back and stepping back and stepping back. But I can say, with much prayer and just having a team of people that have been very, very enthusiastic, it made me very enthusiastic. She cries every time I do this, but anyways, so and I can just say that just within the 90 days, I have grown to have a love and not have this fear come over me every time I get ready to design something, or every time I think about even building a website, because I'm doing it right now as I'm in the class. But I would just say the enthusiasm, you know, and the excitement behind actually finally doing it and not having that fear. So yeah.
Perfect, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. Great job. Great job. Great job. Thank you so much. Matter of fact, I want a big shout out to you. I know Germ, she doing a thing right now, but big shout out for being in the boot camp, hanging out with your boy. Y'all pushed me as I was being pushed. So it's crazy. We were being pushed and pushing each other at the same time. I thought that was amazing. I mean, Frank, I was messing with him. He was pushing me. Sharia was pushing me. You know, she was on the flow, but she got up off the flow. It was a lot of grunting, a lot of sweating. It was crazy, but it was so much fun. And so, Coach D, I know you. I don't know if you got a chance to talk. I know you're working too, but man, you got to let us know when the next one is. Man, we got to hit it again. I don't know, guys, but I'm voting for at least once every 6 weeks, once a month. I mean, what y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? Give me those. What do you think is going to be good that can squeeze you in? Because I know Angie's excited about the next one. She's mad because she missed the last two, and she said, "Man, I'm ready to get it this next time. Man, I'm coming no matter what." Delshana, man, I told next time, man, look, I'm gonna need you to tell your family time that. But yeah, put in the chat. What are you guys thinking? You know, once a month, once every other month. Coach D, I know he's working, so he'll come back. But I definitely want to appreciate him. Big shout out. We had a great time. You guys that came, I'm telling you, we showed out. It was amazing. Just such a push. Such a push, man. Such a push for me personally. And like I said, working with you guys, watching you guys and seeing you push made me push. And then I pushed a few, but then I was being pushed. And so I thought it was a great thing. I'm watching Justin. He was grooving at the beginning, walking around the thing. I was like, that's outside. You know, the boy had it in him. So it was just a fun time to come together, guys, and really make something happen. So I'm excited about the next one. We'll definitely keep harassing Coach D to get us and put us back on to make it all work. But all right, guys, so here's the group focus. Let's get back to focus today. So I want to get you out of here in good time. Group focus, 3 things: business, personal wellness, relationships. We don't ever want to lose that, guys. I want to make sure I make that like the core of what we're trying to establish. I want to establish your business, whether it's starting up, new or established. I want to establish and make sure personal wellness is important, a part of your list, your mental, physical, and spiritual, and then relationships, family and friends. And the good thing is with all you guys and what you said collectively tonight, each area seemed to be touched. And to me, that's what we're trying to do. I want you to be a well-rounded, I want you to be wealthy. And when I say wealthy, that's bigger than me. I want you to have it all. I want you to step back in your life and be able to say, you know what? All areas are covered. You know, nothing worse than having one area you blowing up, then the other areas are lacking and jacked up. We don't want that. Not for the run that you guys are about to make. Okay. We want to make sure we got the whole person. So I guess my approach is a holistic approach, making sure that your family, yourself, your business, everything is working well. Because I promise you, if everything is clicking, then now you can go further faster. All right. Tonight, I want to talk about streams of income. In other words, I want to get to the point, guys, where I really hammer you on how to open yourself up. That I know most of us grew up with, you got to work hard, you got to work hard, work hard. If that's you, raise your hand. They kept pushing you. You got to work hard. You got to work hard. Got to work hard. Got to work hard. But it's amazing how all those hardworking, not all of them, I got to be careful with my words. Some hardworking people are broke. Some hardworking people don't have the things that they desire. Some hardworking people, because they're trying to do it within their own strength and their own time, they're unable to really amass anything. And it's almost like you can see yourself going forward, then going backwards, going forward, then going backwards. Okay. So I want to help you tonight to develop some streams of income. Okay. So the first thing is, of course, you know, I'm a definition guy. So to me, streams of income is a supply of money that comes from something not produced by your own time or effort. Most of us been taught, you know, you got to work hard, and the harder you work, the more you make, blah, 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 blah. That sounds good. But think about this. Check these numbers out. Let's say you make $30 an hour. $30 an hour times what? 8 hours a day is how much, guys? Come on, help me out with my numbers. Put in the chat. I already know it, but I want to make sure you're engaged. So $30 an hour, 8 hours a day. Is that $240 a day? Okay, multiply that times 5. What's that per week? Number. Go ahead and type in the chat for me. Who's got that number? I'm waiting. $30 an hour times 8 is 240. 240 times 5 is $1,200 a week.
It's 1,200.
1,200 a week. 1,200 a week times 4 is what? Is that 4,800? So 4,800 times 12 is how much?
It's 4,800 a month.
4,800 a month times 12, and that's 12 months in a year. How much is that?
$57,600.
So $57,600 if you make $30 an hour. And that's your own efforts. Now, who believes that's a lot of money? Okay, if anybody on my Zoom in my group believes that's a lot of money, you know what? Let me go ahead and look at my little kick them off. I'm about to kick you off my Zoom. Kick you off my Zoom. Because my question is, how you living off of that? So if you only rely on your money coming in, then it's not going to be enough to do the things that you really want to do for your family, for yourself. It's just not enough, especially in today's economy, because I didn't include taxes. Okay, out of that 56,000 or 57,000, how much of that is taxes? Is it 20%? So right away, 20% of your 57,000 is what? Close to about 10 grand. So now you go down to what, 47,000? So guys, I really want to show you the math, because sometimes we don't look at the math. I hear people tell me, oh, you know, I make $30 an hour. I'm like, well, you proud? Could you make $30 an hour? Really? You might want to rethink that, because I did the math. And the math on that doesn't do a whole lot. Okay? Now, before you get mad at me, don't get mad at me, but I want you really to think about that. You can't base your life off an hourly wage. In other words, what I'm getting to is working on your own efforts will never produce as much as getting other people's efforts involved in making additional streams of income for yourself. All right? So now let's go to the next thing here. Here's my affirmation daily. Do me a favor, take a picture of it, put it in your mind. I say this every single day. All right, matter of fact, say it with me. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly on a continuous basis from multiple sources. All right, say it with me again. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly on a continuous basis from multiple sources. Once you start putting that in your head, then now it opens you up to start looking at other opportunities of money. But what I'm going to show you is without much effort. You've been working too hard, not making enough. So now I'm going to show you how to work less and make more. How's that sound? Type it in my chat. You crazy, RW. I just don't see it. There's no way. I just can't do it. I got it hard. You know, my mama told me, you know, you got to be working hard. And for some of my biblical scholars, the Bible says the diligent soul shall be made fat. That word diligence is so important. It's not talking about working like a Hebrew slave. It's talking about just doing the work and watching things show up for you. Okay? The blessing of the Lord maketh rich and does addeth no sorrow. A little biblical there, a little history there for you. But get to a point, guys, to where you realize that you don't have to work hard. Okay? You do not have to work hard. You just have to work smart. And you have to make sure you line yourself up with the right people like you're doing tonight. So if I can do this in drug terms, if you think about whatever you do, who gets paid from what you do? And I can use Angie the best probably, because I was thinking about you and I did this. You have to get your stuff from a distributor, and then you, or maybe you are the distributor, and then you get somebody to sell it wholesale, and then the retailer sells it. So it's almost like there's 3 or 4 people that get touched. If I go to old school drug deal, you got the distributor, then you got the people working the corners, and then you get the people getting other people to work the corners with them. Now, Deshaun, your husband would understand where I'm going with this one. You get a dime bag, break it down to little bags, and you sell those bags. And so, but with that, guys, I want to get you to the mindset of there's somebody in your circle of money that's getting paid. The key is, who are they and how are they getting paid? Delshana, you work for the county, right? So the county gets their money from somewhere. Is that taxes? Or is that grants? Where'd that money come from?
It comes from the strip and taxes
Comes from the
and
strip.
grants and the federal government.
So all that money has to come in from somewhere. And so now that flow is coming to where you work to pay you. What if somehow you got interrupted that flow and you got one of those streams to come to you for doing the same work? Now, is there anybody in your career field, Delshana, that does freelance work?
Yes, they're called consultants.
Okay. Now, with those consultants, that means that now they cut into a bigger piece of the pie, maybe, because they get paid commensurate to their time versus an hourly wage. Does that sound about right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So I'm just trying to get to it. So Sharday, we had this conversation the other day. So in your business, which is, tell us a real quick thing of your business, Sharday.
Peculiar Treasure Boutique.
Okay, so you have to, let's go with the other business that you're working.
Oh, for fraud, I'm a financial crimes
Yes.
investigator.
So she works for people. So in other words, they get contracts and then they contract you guys out, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so a big company gets a big contract and then now they get it and they sub it out to other people.
Mm-hmm.
So we talked about this. What if you were the person to get the contract and then you sub the work out to other people?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just throwing it out there. I just want you guys to look at it a little different, because sometimes we don't look at it from, well, what if we weren't the one that was just receiving the hourly or pay raise? What if we were the ones that were somewhere in that middle part? How much more would be gotten than if we didn't do that? But just go with me on that. So in other words, other people getting paid, okay? Thanks, Sharday. So there's some non-licensed income. That, in other words, you can get income by not being licensed. And that's referral leads, okay? Like I pay people that work with me for referrals, okay? They're not licensed, but they get paid referrals, okay? Which is cool. Now, in your business, how could you pay people for sending you leads? Justin, you're doing t-shirts, right? How could someone else promote you? They get paid and you get paid at the same time.
Cross collaboration or cross networking, where we're doing a commercial together, or something like that, where we're both showcasing, or go to an event and we're both there at the same time, showcasing both of the products, and it's a win-win.
You got it. And so now you're doing the same thing you're doing. Now you just multiplied or doubled your income by adding another person or a piece to that. Does that make sense? Because sometimes we don't want to add other people in, when really your real way to get to real wealth is to now bring somebody into the equation. Okay, don't get stuck there. Don't get stuck there. There's other forms of streams is through licensed income. And referral leads, this is referral leads on steroids. Okay, I'm gonna use myself. I got mortgage license. I'm not doing mortgages. I'm not trying to do mortgages. But because I have such a client base, people call me for everything. And so I was referring out mortgages to my guy who actually be a client who owns his mortgage brokerage. And so I didn't want to do anything illegal. So I didn't accept money because certain things you have to be licensed in order to get paid correctly. So I went and got my license. That license cost me 2 weeks of school, maybe a couple $100. So far in the last maybe 2.5 years, I think I've made an additional almost $80,000, $90,000 income. And that's just by holding the license and sending my people to my guy and him paying me 50% of what he makes for my clients. Stream. Somebody say stream. Type in the chat, stream. I want you to get to the point, guys, to where you start looking at everything to see how can I do something without having to do something. That sounds crazy. Delshonda's like, man, those words just don't work for me. But in other words, what can I do that will now bring me increase without me having to go out and do something, physically having to do something? Okay, that's what a mindset I want you to get wrapped into. Affiliate marketing. I'm sure that Sharia is very familiar with this because this is something that a lot of those guys are doing now. They're doing some affiliate marketing through direct marketing. So affiliate marketing is where now you can link up and you actually literally, people are buying your leads, buying your clients. I literally have people now that go around and buy other people's client lists. That's why you're getting calls from other people. You guys getting those calls? Hey, I know you're with so-and-so, and they told us to give you a call to check it out. They're selling their leads. And now they're cross-pollinating their people. And before you know it, it's making them go bigger. Okay? This is important, guys, because as you go forward, you got to start thinking on a bigger scale. The next thing is business to business. In other words, like I'm setting up another joint venture agreement, should I say. I'm at the point I'm past trying to be on somebody's business. Make a note here. Try not to be on somebody else's business. Because what if that business doesn't work? What if they get and do some stuff that you don't want to be a part of? It's better to do a joint venture agreement that you're working together. I'm actually doing one right now. I'm not doing behavioral health. I'm not trying to do behavioral health, but my people that I'm serving at my outreach, they need behavioral health. And so why would I not find someone that I can collab with, but the same token benefit from that collaboration? Some of y'all are already lost. Well, you just gotta want to help people. Yes, but I truly believe that if you're bringing value to an equation, you should get value for your value. And that's something that your mama probably didn't tell you. No, baby, just give it. And that's good. But give it after you have enough to take care of yourself and your family and making sure you're where you need to be. Okay? So those joint venture agreements are important. When you think about even what you're already doing, what is your book of business worth? If I were to look at your book of business, what is that worth to maybe somebody else that does what you do or does something similar you do? But right now, what's connected to your business? Let me hit somebody up. Justin, let me hit you up. What else is connected to t-shirt making? Do you actually make your own t-shirts yourself or do you order them?
So mine, I order them to be highly functional and limit on the amount of doing customer service and stuff like that. Since everything is already structured, all I'm doing is designing and pricing. Everything else is automated, so it gives me ultimate flexibility to do everything.
Beautiful. Now, are you making any money on the other side of it?
What are you referring to?
When you come, so you're designing it and you're thinking it, and then they're actually producing your designs and sending it out?
Yes.
Okay. Now, they charge you a fee to do those things, of course. Now, how many people are doing what you're doing the way you're doing it that you know of? Sharday does t-shirts.
Yes.
Sharday, did you know that there's a way to do that?
I told her about Shopify.
Yeah. He told me about
Okay.
Shopify, so that's what I'm doing now.
So in other words, the information you have is valuable to somebody else. Now, either A, we can develop a program around what you know, or you can just give it to Sharday for free because you're just a good guy. Your knowledge is actually value, and that value can bring income. Does that make sense, Justin? But I know you're such a giving guy.
I got you.
Yeah. Because some of you, just so you know, this year, the rest of this year, I want to bring you into your own coaching. In other words, I want to bring you to a place to where you have a, just from the knowledge you have, I want to show you how to take that knowledge and allow it to make money for you. We're in a knowledge industry. A lot of stuff that you know, people want to know, and they will pay for it. So when you think about your book of business and just looking at your knowledge, what is that knowledge worth to somebody else? Delshana, what is your knowledge that you currently hold on to worth to somebody else?
Millions.
Okay.
Because I know a lot and I know how to do a lot. And people who are new business owners, been in the game for a while, people who aren't very automated or digitized, don't know what I know.
Absolutely. You've actually helped me with a few things. It's all a part of it. So I'm going to start pushing you guys. Matter of fact, this is going to be our new challenge. We'll get there in a minute, because I'm going to push each one of you to develop an actual program. A program that now you can teach people to do something that you know to do, and you can put a price tag on it. But we're going to talk about that. And I'm going to give you some time to do it, but I'm going to show you exactly how to do it to make it profitable. All right? So with your book of business, like right now, I have, I think I have almost 8,000 clients. Some of them are still with me, some of them are not with me, but they're people that I've touched. How are you maintaining your client list? Let me hear from you guys. Are you maintaining a client list? Sade? Angie? Are you guys maintaining client list?
Yes and no.
Okay. Yes and no. Give me the no part.
I don't always keep up with them. Then there are some that I do keep up with. So when you say client list, yes, I have a whole list of people that I've sold to, but I don't stay in contact with all of them.
Okay.
I'm bad.
So some of those clients are repeated clients that you can put on what Justin mentioned, autopilot. So every single month, they're getting a special, they're getting something, and that's money now that becomes additional stream that you don't have to work for because you've already gained that client. That's one thing, guys, I want you to recognize. Once you gain a client, that client will buy from you again and again and again and again. Is that making sense? So now you don't have to work harder and get more clients if you get enough clients and service them and give them your additional products. Is that making sense? Because like right now, you don't just do the t-shirts, you do speaking, you do meditation stuff, you do a bunch of other stuff, correct? What else do you do besides the t-shirts?
Mental health consultations, and then I'm also in the financial part on the credit education as well. I haven't gotten into speaking yet, but that's next on the agenda.
Okay. So in other words, you're taking that one same client and converting them into something else and converting them into something else. So now before you know it, that one client can make you, and imagine if you just had 10 clients and those 10 clients bought multiple services from you. What would that income look like every month? Are you guys getting it? The streams. In other words, you're taking one stream and multiplying it to other streams. Now, what I've learned to do in my stream is I do stuff that's hands off. And I tell my people, like my trucking companies, I don't need to know the information. Just send a brother a check. Same thing with, I do wills and trust and power of attorneys. I don't do wills, powers, and trust and powers. I have a company that I work through that she charges me to do it, and I charge my clients another number to do it. Only because it's something that's within my peripheral that I do. But it becomes another stream of income that I don't have to work for. Is that making sense? So within your own, what you're doing, I want you to think about at least 1 to 2 additional things you can do to bring another stream from your already working source that you have. So real quick, and I know I'm stretching you a little bit and we're getting ready to go because the time is out. I got 10 more minutes. What do you have that you can think of, since I'm talking about this, that you can multiply to make another stream of income from without doing any more work? Delshana, what's that thing for you?
Courses,
Courses.
so I can
Excellent.
do the video classes and post them in the Teachable or Vimeo, or Vimeo or Thinkific seems to be more more productive. And then the classes are done, they're available, and then just advertise that. And that in speaking, so.
Okay, so that's another stream. All right, Justin, what's another stream for you? Well, we just mentioned it, I guess. You got two additional streams. Wow. So now how are you incorporating those streams, or have you started yet incorporating those streams into the one stream?
Right now is through the commercials, and then at the job site I also do it as well, because they already know I'm already high energy already, so I just take those interactions and just introduce certain things and then get my information, so when they're ready they'll be able to reach out to me. And then the post thing, post like nobody saw it, right? So you know what I mean? I'm trying to step. I'm trying to get to 3. I ain't there yet, but I'm trying to get to 3. Just to get the late. I do one early, midday, and then I can catch a large percentage. So that's I'm on it. I'm on it. Let's go.
Beautiful. I love it. I got you thinking. Sade, what else can you do to generate income from what you're already doing? Just one thing.
To be honest, I don't even know.
Okay.
I don't know yet what I could do.
Because right now you have the t-shirts. I saw the pillows. What else is there?
Well, I also help with banks, but I guess I could recruit where I wouldn't have to do too much. I wouldn't actually have to do the investigating. I wouldn't have to talk to law enforcement. I wouldn't have to do all that stuff. I can just recruit and just have people do it.
Just a thought. I need you thinking. Just think about it. Process it a little bit more. See what you can think of. All right. Just streams of income. Okay. All right. Keep processing it. Angie, what you thinking? I see you got your finger going there. What you got?
Okay, so aside from my business, I am an office manager, and my one that I'm really excited about is coming up in September, where I won't be doing anything and it'll still make me money, which is my timeshare.
Boom. That's a stream. Oh, you just went to mute.
Hello?
Oh, we can hear you now.
Okay, yeah. I count 3. My
That's
business.
3.
Yeah, I got 3. My business, and then I run I'm an office manager, and I'm waiting for my timeshare to get loaded up. I'm really excited about that one. I won't have to lift a finger for that one.
Good. So the timeshare, I love it, because that's truly a stream that you're not doing anything other than just letting that make money. That
Right.
sounds really good. And we talked about that. That was excellent. Ms. Gloria, what do you got? What's that other stream? What other streams can come from what you're doing? You got multiple streams.
Yes, I actually do have multiple streams. With doing the tax, I also have the bookkeeping side of it. Then I also tax resolution specialist, which is those additional problems that people in with IRS, or that they owe back taxes, so forth. And so I'm able to assist them in that area. And then I have the helping to do 501c3, and those are a couple of them. But yeah.
Perfect. We got to make one of those streams to where, once again, it's hands off, to where you offer the service, but you don't do it. You find somebody else that does it for you. Okay.
Well, I know we discussed today about the ERCs, which I have clients coming and asking about the ERCs, being able to work with the company that I think you're partnering with, and just referring in the client. Also with ADP, which is the bookkeeping company, with those clients that I don't do bookkeeping for, referring them to ADP and also being able to get some kickbacks in that area as well.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I hope you guys are starting to think. That's the whole purpose tonight. I want you to process and think, what other streams of income? I just had another one pop up with Clover. I'm not doing anything with Clover, but there's a way you can connect to Clover to where if you have clients that are business people that are using or need those services, you offer it to them, give it to my girl, her name is Desiree, and she does all the work, and I get paid. So it's almost like now I'm taking a person and moving them to the next level. All right. So let's talk about this. Some of you guys are looking at me funny. You're like, man, what is he talking about tonight? Are you getting what I'm putting down? Is what I'm saying. What are you seeing to say? Sade, what are you thinking? What are you thinking?
That I really don't know or what my multiple streams of income would be. I'm still thinking.
Okay. Okay, but the good news is you're thinking. And I like what Justin just put in the chat, is just you become a referral service.
Oh yeah, that's
How
true
many
too.
times have you referred out business, but you just didn't get paid for it? How many times have you enjoyed a product and you told somebody else about it, they got it, but you didn't have a contract with the person that you did it with?
Yeah.
So think about that for a minute, rewind it, and then I'm sure it'll start coming to your mind saying, oh, wait a minute. Say you had a digital marketer, just like me. I'll use myself as an example. Full disclosure. When I bring somebody in, I get paid off of whatever they sell in one of my events. Even now, as a speaker, I don't go in with a speaker's fee. I make more on the actual services and products that I sell than I ever would make on a speaker fee. Like I just did one, which was a nice one, but from that, I got a client that when it calls, I got two clients actually, that's gonna probably make me about 12 to 15,000. That was one speaking engagement.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to get you guys in the mindset of. Starting to think outside the box and using the skills and gifts that you have. You know, I got all you guys on here, I can honestly say, I can see how to make money from you. I can. And some of you are like, well, that doesn't sound good. Well, when you got people around you, you should benefit each other. Because my goal is that you can make money off of me by me sending you referrals. I love her. Of course, she's my wife. She eats off my referrals. My son eats off my referrals. I got some of you guys have eaten off of some of my referrals. But that's the key. We want to make sure that we're reciprocating and bringing business back to back. That business to business joint venture agreement is huge. Because right now, how many joint venture agreements do you guys have? One? Okay. Think about that for a minute. You got to have it to where you have some joint venture agreements to where we're working together. And as we're working together and income comes in, we actually make it happen. Now, definitely legally, guys, stay away from anything that some stuff you got to be licensed. Like I mentioned about the mortgages. I didn't want to receive anything under the table. It's like, if it can't be done, then we can't do it. You know, same thing about like insurance. You can't give insurance kickbacks. But what you can do is you can actually do other things to work with people. But I recommend get your license and just send me the people and get paid. You know, but that's just my thought. All right. Delshana, what you thinking over there? I see your mind clicking, man. You're like, what's going on here?
No,
What
I'm
is he
just
talking about?
excited. I'm just excited because it's real easy to make money. Part of, getting myself back is realizing, the skill that I have to make easy dollars. And so just jumping back into the tasks that are income generating and that make easy money. And it's getting out there. So
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Sounds like a plan. All right, guys, I know I put a lot of stuff. I got you thinking. That's what I want to do tonight. Multiple streams of income, joint venture agreements. Start locking some stuff down. Even with myself, you know, you want to offend me when you say, hey, I want to see some people. How does that work exactly? That's not offensive to me. That's kind of like, okay, well, let's see what we can do to work together. And there's something that, just like I said, is not legal. I'm gonna let you know, but I can't do that. If you want that kind of income, then you have to get licensed. And to me, depending on what you're looking to do, it might be worth it. But the key being is, don't get licensed to do work if you're going to do it for another stream. Because everybody on here, none of you need another job. I tell all my people I work with, I don't need or want another job, but I do want more income that I don't have to go work for. You guys are looking perplexed. Okay, figure it out. And next week we'll dive into something else. All right, guys, go out there, make lots of money. Let's wrap this up tonight. Any other comments or thoughts? I know I got you thinking. I think it's a good thing for me. Anything you had a question about, thought about? I see Justin's brain, his brain is clicking, man. He's like, wait a minute, man. Wait. Yeah, some of you, I really want to work with you one-on-one. I'm just going to throw it out there because I look at what you're doing. I'm like, ooh, there's a whole lot there. But sometimes it's just focus. And you just need somebody to click with you every single week to say, come on, let's focus. Let's get it done. And I think I'm pretty good at that, at helping people focus. So no questions, everybody's good. I know tonight was a little heavy. That's okay, you're gonna be all right. All right, guys, but let's let you know, don't go alone. Don't do what you're doing by yourself, with yourself, for yourself. But know that you're a team. Get a group of people that are here. We're rooting for you. We're cheering you on. And I'm excited to be your coach. I'm excited to push you to that next level. Looking forward to you blowing up. Matter of fact, get ready because our next challenge is coming next week. And I think some of you might know what it is. So let me give you a preempt of it. I need you to come up with a program, whatever that program would be. And I'm going to give you 30 days to do it. And I'm going to help walk you through it. And once you get it good, I'm going to help you promote it. I'm going to help you push it. I'm going to put you on blast. And I'm going to help you get out there to where you can push that product that you have or that service that you offer. All right? All right, guys. We're going to do it starting next week. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to give you an outline and push you forward to make it all make sense. All right? All right, guys. You guys are awesome. Get my books. Get my books. Get my books. Get my books. Anyway, yeah, shameless plug. Or maybe you need to sit down and do a strategy session with me. Sit down, 45 minutes. Let's get about 3 months of action plan set up. I'm flexible, but I want to make sure I take care of you. And of course, my one-on-one, I keep pushing it because I know I can help you. I know I can. All right? All right, guys. Other than that, have a great night. Appreciate you. You guys enjoy your week. Be great. And I know you can. All right, guys.